What's up, guys? This is Knights Templar back here with Operation Hercules. This is turn 1.1 for Germany and Spanish Nationalists. Cannot wait to get this game started. I'm sure the other guys are excited to get their turns done too. So, yeah, I'm here to kick it off. And yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy and have a good time. And yeah, let's just move on and get to the turn. So, all right, starting with our tech. So that's first order of business. We do have 3 major factories for Germany, so we do get 3 tech, and we are going to go for advanced mechanized infantry, airborne doctrine, and long-range aircraft. So let's go ahead and roll from top to bottom. Advanced mechanized infantry, 7 or higher. Here we go. That's a 1. That's a fat miss. Airborne doctrine, 7 or higher. That's a 10, got that. All right, and then long-range aircraft, 8 or higher. And we missed that one, so we did get airborne doctrine. So, cool. All right. Purchases. We have 20 bucks. We are going to... we're going to start left to right. We're going to purchase a light armor for 4. We're going to upgrade a factory to a major in Eastern Germany. And we're going to send the Nationalists a fighter for 10. And we get our free sub. So cool. All right. Yeah, let's do our combat moves. So starting over here, we're going to hit Basque Country with an infantry, an artillery, and a cavalry. We are going to hit Eastern Andalusia. We're going to go 1, 2 with the fighter. We're going to come in with the infantry from Western Andalusia. We're going to load the infantry and artillery on the transport and move it with the heavy cruiser to M2 to offload with an amphibious assault. To utilize the heavy cruiser to get a bombardment, so that's always good. And the reason why I'm doing this is because if I do take East Andalusia and Basque Country, I do get a 50-50 chance of hitting the recruitment roll. Gives me a 6 or less. So, and not only that, but it takes 3 units of his off the board that he can't utilize now. So hopefully we get some hits and he misses, and hopefully we get our recruitment roll too. That would be the best possible outcome, right? So let's start with, and the one last thing too is we're going to annex Austria. So can't forget that one. And I'll do that. You know what, let's just knock that out now. Let's go ahead and just move up 2 bucks there and get us 2 free infantry. So, do I have a German infantry around here? Yeah, there we go. All right. Since us bad guys did some annexing, the Allies do get a +1 to their peacetime increase. So UK goes from 11 to 12, and the French go from 6 to 7. So Ozark, there you go, my friend. There's extra buck for France and UK for you. But yeah, let's go ahead and resolve Basque Country first. And we do have an artillery. First strike, 2 or less, so hopefully we can get lucky and get that first strike that that infantry won't have to fire back. So, poof, here we go, 2 or less. So close. All right, let's roll the cavalry and the infantry since they're in mountain. I get a 2 at 2 or less. So here we go. That die is cocked. I'll go ahead and roll that again, but that one's a miss. Go ahead and re-roll. That's a 12. His infantry at a 4. That's a 10. All right, second round, 3 at 2. It's a 3, 11, and a 7. Let's go ahead and roll his infantry at 4. That's a 7. That's a miss. Round 3, 3 at 2. There's a hit. There's a 1. Perfect. And then his infantry at 4 or less. That's a 9, so perfect. So we take that with no casualties. I'll say that's a good start so far. All right, there we go. Okay, so we got that taken care of. And let's go ahead and resolve Eastern Andalusia. So we do get a bombardment at 2 or less. So, yeah, here we go. 2 or less. That's a 10, that missed. Okay, our artillery, first strike at 2 or less. So here we go with that. That's a 10, that's a miss. Let's go ahead and roll the boosted infantry with that artillery at a 2 or less. That's a 3. And let's go ahead and roll the infantry at 1. That's a miss, that's an 8. And then roll the fighter at 6 or less. That's a 5. There, perfect. That's 1 hit. Let's go ahead and roll. Let's go ahead and roll his cavalry and the infantry at a 4. So let's go ahead and roll those. Oof. 10 and a 4, they both missed. So cool, we get 1 hit. So Tyler will probably take the cavalry, which leaves the infantry left against my 2 infantry, artillery, and the fighter. Let's go ahead and roll our infantry at 1. So we got infantry at 1. That's a 5, that missed. We have 2 at 2, the infantry and the artillery. That's a miss. And then we have the fighter at a 6. That's a 7, jeez. And then his infantry at 4. That's an 11, miss. Round 3. Let's roll the fighter. Fighter at 6. That's a hit, cool. That's a hit, all right. So that's 1 general hit. Let's go ahead and roll the infantry and artillery at 2 or less, just in case. Those are misses. And let's go ahead and roll the infantry at a 1. That's a 2, so that missed. So we got the hit we need. So let's go ahead and roll his infantry. Perfect. So that's an 8. So he missed. So we take Eastern Andalusia with 2 infantry and artillery, and obviously the fighter will need to go back. So, all right, I'll just chip that out. It's easy. All right, so I need to find a roundel. Give me a second. All right, there we go. Perfect, cool. All right, non-combat. Fighter will simply just go back to Galicia, Leon, and Leon. Let's go ahead and, there we go. Since this sub is at a sub base, we can go +1 movement. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 here to A28. So that's an A28. Sorry guys for the glare. I do apologize. That is horrible glare. I'll try to do better with that next turn. So I do apologize for that. So, okay. Anything that I want to move over here? I think I do. So give me 1 second. The coastal sub from A21 will simply just move 1 here to A10. These 3 ships here in A11 will just go 1, 2 into A12. And I'm not going to put them in port. So I was thinking about putting them in port, but I just don't see the need to do it right now. Let's see. I think everything else just stays as is. I don't think I need to move anything at the moment. So, yeah, we can go ahead and place our units. So, the sub, the light armor, the factory, and the fighter will simply be placed. The sub will go here into A11. Factory is obviously being upgraded here in Eastern Germany, so that will give us 4 techs. And then I'm gonna put a light armor in Berlin. Let me get a chip real quick, guys. Since we'll have 2 there now. Cool. All right, and then obviously the fighter will just simply come from Berlin here, Western Germany, A11, A23, A22, A21, A28, and then simply just come here to Glacier and Leon. So, nice. Let's go ahead and collect income. We will collect 22. So 22 bucks. And then we need to do our recruitment roll. So our recruitment roll, so we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 territories. So we need a 6 or less to get our recruitment roll, and yeah, we'll send it off to the Soviets. So, all right, let's go ahead and roll a 6 or less. Hopefully we can get it. Yeah, we got it. Nice. 6 or less. That's what we needed. Perfect. So I am going to put... Ooh, this is really tough. Whew, you know, I'm going to do an infantry. I'm going to put it in Galicia, Leon. I mean, I think that's just where I need to put it. So I think that should do it. Yeah, guys, flawless in Spain. I'm really happy about that. So, yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it. We'll do a disposition of forces real quick. Here in M2, these are going to die next turn, or this turn. In M2, we've got a heavy cruiser and a transport. In Eastern Andalusia, we have 2 infantry and an artillery. In Madrid, we don't have Madrid. In Galicia and Leon, we have an infantry and 2 fighters. In Basque Country, we have an infantry, an artillery, and a cavalry. And yeah, that's it for Spain. And in Austria here, we've got a mountain and obviously 2 new infantry for the Germans. Here in A11, we got our new sub here. The only thing that changed in Berlin was I added a light armor. That's the only thing I did. So add a light armor to your guys' board. So, and then we upgraded the factory here in Eastern Germany. So, all right, guys, that's pretty much it. We're gonna kick it off to the Soviets, Flak 88, and then we'll see you guys next time for 1.6 Italy. So, thank you for watching.